Good morning, my friends. It is 9 o'clock on Monday morning. I am actually still in my pajamas. That's why you can't see my face or anything, but I realized earlier last week that I was going to be out of town and couldn't do my regular Tuesday at 2, but I know I promised to finish up the series on the product of the month, the Hoot Hoot Hooray. So I wanted to make sure I did a video showcasing the last project of the month for December for the Hoot Hoot Hooray Stamp set. So I will be doing that, but I think I wanted to just tell you a bit about what's going on with me and say hello, even though I'm not showing my face because I'm still in my pajamas, wearing my my pajamas and totally casual here. So I thought I would still do a video today, even though it's Monday, and yeah, just tell you a bit about what's going on. So I was so blessed. We had a wonderful, beautiful Christmas season. The family was together, and nothing makes a mama's heart happier than having her 3 kids home and enjoying time together. And we went actually to Buffalo for a little Santa's brunch, and it was, my family teased me because they were like, why are we driving all the way to Buffalo for Santa's brunch? But anyway, it was a great time. And then we had Christmas Day together and Christmas dinners with family, so it was great. Things are settling down a bit, but one of the great blessings over the holidays was I received so many hand stamp cards. So I thought I'd show you a few before I dive into the project today. So this one is from Sherry. I love how she used the gold ink here, and she let the designer series paper really be the star of the card. So thank you, Sherry, for this lovely handmade creation. She's got the sprig punch with the gold foil and a little gold faceted jewel there. So, and then this one from Sylvia using the tree punch. And I think these are the itty bitty greetings there. So beautiful to receive so many cards. I actually felt super, super blessed and grateful to have so many people thinking of us over the holidays. This one, just let me see, I'm trying to remember. I think this one's from Andrea. Yeah, look at that with the globe and the detail in the die cut. This was actually one of the cards we made at Sweet and Simple class, I think. Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is from a retired stamp set. I can't remember the name of it now. Okay. Sorry, my camera is vertical today. But for some reason, I don't know whether it's Facebook or some setting on my phone, but when I turned it landscape, it was like totally like I was in a fishbowl. It was really strange. So I thought, oh well, we'll just have to do it this way. Oh, look at this gorgeous card from Camille. Looking at the copper foil with the brightly gleaming designer series paper there. And she used the vellum for the moon. I thought that was super clever. Okay, so the problem with the vertical landscape is I don't think I can see any of your comments, which is really unfortunate. So please comment though, because I will read it later. If I had been smart, I would have had my computer set up so that I could oh, this one's from Eileen. Look at that, using the Let It Snow DSP. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you a sampling of the beautiful handmade cards I received this season. It really does touch people's heart when you give them something handmade. It means a lot to me, and I know I hope for the cards that I managed to get out. I didn't manage to get one out for everybody, but this is from Leslie Seabrook. Look at how she used the DSP and just popped out the deer there. Okay, so look at that. Simple, but very effective. She used, of course, some Wink Stella to glam it up. Oh, sorry, not a handmade card, but beautiful Christmas card nonetheless. Toil Tidings here. Okay, this is from Marianne. I like how she popped up the house there. Isn't it fun to see the different cards? Oh, look at this gorgeous one. Okay, who's this one from? This is from Megan. Thank you, Megan. Look at how gorgeous that is. I'm so glad the Stars dies are carrying over. So you can still get the beautiful die cuts that she used on there. It's not retiring with the holiday catalog. And this one, beautiful, clean, simple. Love it, love it, love it. This is from Amanda. Okay. So there we go. There's some beautiful, beautiful cards we received this holiday. I know we have more, but that was just a few that I grabbed. And then yesterday, we had my customer appreciation event. So here's a few samplings using the new things. Now that Christmas is over, we got to start thinking of Valentine's Day, friendship, wedding, Mother's Day. All those things are coming up. So these are the cards we made at my customer appreciation. So one of the ladies commented that she loved the colors of this card, and she was, she was so kind. She was complimenting me on my color choice and how lovely the card is. And I felt guilty. I said, I can't take all the credit. I got the idea from the designer series paper. So Stampin' Up! Has a designer series paper that coordinates with the Parisian Beauty Suite here and Parisian Beauty. And so I just got the color idea from Stampin' Up! So, but anyway, she loved that card. And then this one is a case from Kylie Bertucci, my friend in Australia. But we got it, and it's the doilies are perfect here. And then using the painted poppy stamp set, clean and simple. I have to make them simple at the customer appreciation because we have so many people dropping in that I can't give everybody individualized attention. But for those that came, I still hope you had a good time, even though I wasn't able to visit with all of you personally. I tried to get around, but sometimes, once you get chatting and filling out order forms and can't see everyone, chat with everyone. So, but hopefully the cards were straightforward enough that people enjoyed and enjoyed the snacks, and it was great. My family and I, we had a great time. Okay, so let's dive into today's project using the product of the month. I'm actually wondering, I can't remember whether I've showed this card already, but this month we were focusing on this Hoot Hoot Hooray Stamp set as our product of the month. And let me see, I did bring the other projects. So all month I was showcasing this stamp set. So this was the card we made in the first week of December. Oh, hello. Okay, I can read comments. I'm so excited. It just means no one was commenting before because I couldn't see anybody comments, but I just saw one from Diane. Thanks, Diane, for commenting. Okay, so this was the one from the beginning of December. So just remember, any orders before January 3rd will automatically receive all the tutorials for the product of the month. There's another one we made. And then, hi, Karen. And then if your order is $50 or more, then you will also get the make and take supplies. Okay, so because I had to close the host code. I'm going to be closing the host code today, so but I won't be starting a new host code till later in January. Karen, I was thinking of you the other day and wondering if you got your order, because I know some of the shipping has been really hard out there going to the East Coast. So I was like, I should give Karen a call. So you can let me know if you got it. Okay, so let's dive into this card here. Using our new trimmer. This is going to be pretty straightforward for those of you who have stamped before, but if you haven't, this is a great just a quick how-to on how to create a card, because we've got our 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I'm using So Saffron here, and all you have to do to make the card base is to cut it in half. So I'm cutting it in half at the 5.5 mark, okay, because that's half of 11 inches. There we go. And then this trimmer is great because it actually includes a scoring tool. So we are going to stick that in, and we're going to use the light gray and score it at 4 1/4. Okay. Okay, it didn't arrive yet. Yeah, I did get my, I think it was the free shipping day, right? Or maybe it was the clearance rack day. Anyway, I did get it, but just recently. But I know it always takes longer to get out to the East Coast. Okay, so that's our card base right there. So easy and simple. And then I'm using So Saffron. I'm going to cut a layer that is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Okay, so let's do that. 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay. So again, I'm sorry that this is all portrait style. I actually prefer landscape, but hopefully you guys can still see everything. And then I don't know why. There's always some sort of technology glitch. It's so common in my life, so I'm guessing it has something to do with me and not Facebook, but who knows. I'm using the eyelet lace embossing folder here. So what I'm going to do, this is just a regular embossing folder. Just going to put that in. I'm going to see, actually, I think you can pretty much see the eyelet lace design. It's just a kind of a cute polka dot design. There, I'm just going to try to make sure it's straight. So tell me, those of you who are actually awake at 9 a.m. on a holiday Monday, I know many people are still on holidays, how everybody else's Christmas was. I told you guys a bit about mine. And we're supposed to be going skiing today, or going to Barrie to do some skiing. So actually, Diane, I'll be in your hood. Okay. Oh, good. Thanks, Debbie, for letting me know you can see everything. Because I'm like, oh, gosh, I don't know why the landscape didn't work today. Okay, so let's roll that through. And then we'll have our nice eyelet design. Actually, if you guys prefer it this way, I could always do portrait normally. But I was always told landscape is better. But I can actually see better. Okay, so we'll do that. So how was everyone else's holidays? I would love to hear what's been going on. Did you eat a lot? I've already gained 3 pounds. I don't know. Are women supposed to share that sort of thing? Maybe that's too personal. Okay. but there's all these baked goods and cookies around everywhere. So it's kind of hard not to gain a little bit of weight over the holidays. I'm going to use Whisper White cardstock. Oh, Diane's saying the skiing's not good today, freezing rain. So today we're driving up, but tomorrow we're staying in a hotel in Barrie, so we're hoping to, I guess, do some skiing tomorrow and the day after. We'll see how that goes. Today is watching Rise of Skywalker. Is that what it is? The new Star Wars movie? We've got tickets for that up in Barrie, so we're going to go to the movie theater and watch that. My husband and I are going to wear our matching Star Wars shirts. Okay, so here we go. I think all month I've kind of used different images from the stamp set. Today I'm using the floral one, the You Make My Day. You Made My Day. And I stamped it using the Memento black ink. And we're just going to punch it out with the 2-inch punch. Super easy here. Da-da-da. Is that right? The 2-inch punch? No. Wrong. Ignore, we're not using 2-inch punch. You know what we're using the 2-inch punch for? Is for the Pear Pizzazz Designer Series paper. So while I've got the punch, we'll punch that out. Because I'm like, wait, you can't see the words. Okay, ignore this. I actually pre-punched them out in preparation for this video. But I don't know where I put them. Here they are. Okay, so I actually used the Layering Circles dies and pre-cut these out. So our layering circle dies use a die cutting machine. But, yep, so here it is. Okay, so I used this on our die cutting machine. Stampin' Up! Currently doesn't have a die cutting machine, but they said one would be coming in 2020, so it's very soon going to be 2020. We'll cross our fingers and hope that machine comes soon. But in the meantime, I was using my Big Shot. I cut out a circle. This is about a 2.5 inch, as well as using our So Saffron Designer Series paper from the Subtles paper pack. Okay, so there's all these nice colors in our Subtles paper pack. So let's try again stamping our image from the Hoot Hoot Hooray stamp set. Oh, I think I see Gail hopped on. Hi, Gail. Hope you had a nice holiday. Okay, so let me do that. That's going to work just fine. Okay, see how it fits right on there? And then we've got this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color this in. So I'm using my Daffodil Delight blends, but whatever yellow blends you may have. I like the blends more than the Stampin' Write markers for coloring in like this because you can sometimes get a little more shading. I like to go in a circular motion. Am I still on the camera here? Yes, okay. I'm all confused because this is portrait today. But the plus side about it is I don't think you can see my fuzzy slippers. I know when I do it in landscape, sometimes you still get to see some things that are on my floor. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of color here. Okay, is this the right? Yep, Daffodil Delight Dark and Daffodil Delight Light. Hi, Gail. Okay, and then I'm using the Granny Apple Green blends here, but you could choose whatever greens that you have. I'm just gonna, because I didn't check, I don't know, I don't think there's a Pear Pizzazz blend, so sometimes the other colors, they end up pretty close because of the shading. So this is the light Granny Apple Green. And then I'll just put a little bit of highlight here. Okay, so quick and easy. Okay, and then let's see if we can find some white baker's twine. I'm going to tie that around. Yep, I have some here. Okay, so our white baker's twine, what I'm going to do, let me close my ink pad before I stick my elbow right into it. We'll use some white baker's twine and we'll tape it here on the back. So it's actually up to you. With any of the embossing folders, you can see there's a debossed side and an embossed side. So I want the embossed popped up side up as opposed to having it kind of indented. But there's no right or wrong. It's totally up to you which you prefer. So I'm gonna put some snail here, and then I'm just gonna wrap some twine around here, and then we can just tape the end here, and we'll snip that off with our scissors. Okay, so that just gives a little bit of interest there, and we'll pop that on. So don't forget, guys, January 3rd is the go live date for the new spring catalog. I can't show you the inside, but it's already a gorgeous cover. So that goes live January the 3rd, okay? So that means you can take advantage of Celebration. For every $60 in orders. You can get a free Celebration item. So it's a great value because a free stamp set, you know, is a free stamp set. But they also have other things besides stamp sets. There's also punches. There's a cute little flower punch when your order is 120. You can get the punch. There's some gorgeous designer series paper. Let's pop this up with some dimensionals. So that starts on January 3rd. And of course you're saying, well, like, why would I order before January 3rd? You want to order before January 3rd because there's updates on the clearance rack. There's items retiring from the holiday catalog that you don't want to miss, that you won't get to see again. So Stampin' Up! Calls that their year-end closeout sales. So those items are only there until January the 2nd. So you don't want to miss out on that. So make sure to check my online store at genevieve.stampinup.net and just check what is leaving. So there's a year-end closeout button. There's also clearance rack button, because clearance rack, the stuff is there now, but it's only while supplies last. And sometimes with a new catalog, they just like, things are on the clearance rack and then they take them off the clearance rack. So you want to take advantage of those as much as you can before the new catalog goes live on January 3rd. But once January 3rd hits, all the new Celebration stuff and spring catalog stuff will be live and ready to go. So if you don't have a spring catalog, let me know, because I can send you one. I did do a call out for those who wanted catalogs ahead of time, but if you missed that and you still need a copy, let me know. You can contact me through my website. It has my contact information right on the homepage. You can email me at jen@stampinforfun.ca, or shoot me a text or Facebook message me, and I'll make sure to get a spring catalog to you. Okay, so there you go. That's our card for today. That'll be part of the bundle that you receive as part of my December online ordering special. The tutorials are all getting prepared for you, and as well, if your order's $50 or more online, you will also get the actual make and take supplies. Okay, so it's actually 5 projects this month for December online ordering special. So I hope you enjoyed this month with the product of the month. So you'll have to tune in next week on Tuesday. I will be back at the usual time, Tuesday at 2, to showcase a new product of the month for January. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, those of you who popped in, and I loved connecting with you. And even if you're watching the replay, don't be shy. You can still let me know you're there, and let me know if you enjoyed the projects, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help, and have a great day, and happy New Year. I hope you guys all stay safe and have fun with whatever New Year's plans that you've got going, and we'll connect again, and hopefully I'll be back on schedule next week, Tuesday at 2, for my Facebook Lives. Bye everyone.